Good morning. It's 1 o'clock. Just gotten home after a opening night of the show that I have been performing. We just opened at the Arts House today. It was really cool. It was a really amazing show, and it felt so alive and like radiant. I could feel the energy pulsing through my body as I performed. It was a great sense of I'm exactly where I'm meant to be, and it was beautiful. Strangely enough, even now making this video, I have the same kind of tingling, pulsing through my body, pulsing within me, feeling like I'm exactly where I'm meant to be. And yet, at the same time, worried about so many things. How do I live in this country when it's so expensive? How do I live a life where I create what it is that I know I am meant to create while still surviving, thriving, being supported? If I want to have a family, how will I support it if I continue to live this life? Is it even possible? And I had a deep conversation with my partner today, and he was really sure that it is. He was really, really sure that if each of us just gives it all that we have, we'll make it. And I really, really, really want to believe in that. And the only thing that's going to keep me going is trust. Because right now, it feels a bit like I've been back here in Singapore for a year. I've been looking for some kind of work that I can do which will give me a consistent income and support me while I obviously do a great job at whatever it is, so that I can continue to make art and contribute to the creative scene here, and also to build things that I want to build and change things that I want to change. I really feel like I want to do so much in this country, but I just sometimes am so unsure about how to do it, because I don't know how to channel energy into doing the thing that I know is so important for me to do, and then to do something else at the same time, which I don't fully believe in. So then the only option is to actually locate the right kind of job that I can believe in, but doing that has been quite hard. I've applied for quite a few, but I haven't heard back from anyone, actually. So we will see. We will see. But I guess what I've come to today is just an understanding that the only way to go forward is with trust. The only way to go forward was with trust. Because I've no proof except what I know within me that I came here to share. I mean, that's why I'm doing this, telling you all this stuff at 1:12 in the morning. It's like I don't even know who's going to be listening to this, how long you're going to listen before it'll be like, what is the purpose of this video? I mean, for me, the purpose is honesty, learning how to be truthful, vulnerable, tell you where I'm at. You know, I've had so much shame around money my whole life because of my upbringing. And also this crazy thing, which is like basically how it worked with my family and my dad, is that even though he didn't have a job and we were kind of unprovided for, basically, his siblings would rent apartments for us that were in really central locations, and they would support him. And he didn't want my mom to work because women are not supposed to work. They're supposed to stay home with the children, but he was not doing anything. And yet it didn't matter because all that mattered was how it looked like. And so I internalized this thing of like, we need to look a certain way instead of we need to actually be truthful about where we're at and what's going on with us. And so doing this, and I must admit it's quite easy to do it on YouTube because there's like a very high amount of anonymity here for me. Like, nobody watches these videos, nobody knows who I am here. So it's great, but it also lets me practice this a bit more. I've gotten so used to just appearing like I'm not worried about anything. And there was a time when it was very much like I was trying to appear like a wealthy person, or I was trying to appear more abundant than I actually felt. And I must say that I'm really grateful that these days it's not about appearing that way. It's a general feeling of like, no matter how much I have in my bank account, which is very little right now, I'm still cared for and I feel supported and I feel abundant. I do. I feel I have so much. I have so much, and I'm so grateful. But one can also be grateful and also acknowledge what they desire to create that is not yet in their reality. So that's me rambling about that. Okay, I love you guys. If you made it to this point, good on you. Yeah, just grateful that I get to practice this, that I get to practice honesty, because it is just such a gift to even be aware of the difference between all the different layers of self-delusion that I have embodied and cuddled and embraced, and where I'm at now. And obviously there's way more layers to go, but I've come a long way. Hallelujah. Okay. Good night.